Alicia here with Terradrift.com, and we are here in the tiny house. Thankfully inside because it's really cold, About a couple of weeks ago, and we had just finished the outside just in time almost, except for paint. So unfortunately, we're afraid we might not be able to paint it until we get this thing to Texas. So we'll see. Might have a warm front in the middle of December. Probably not. As you look around, we are working on plumbing and electric. We're just getting ready to wrap that up. So let's go look at what we've done so far. So as you can see, this is our box with all of our circuits and our wiring and stuff like that. So this is where all the lights are. We've got it sort of mapped out above and below because we have a couple of people working on it at the same time. So in order to not get confused, what some of the guys did that were helping us that was really helpful was to mark the wire sheathing with Sharpie, saying what that wire was going to and which receptacles and things. It was light switches, receptacles, whatever, and which breaker it was going to. So we numbered and lettered all of the breakers to make it easy. So that was kind of an interesting tip that I guess we learned from somebody who's done this before. So what we have is, 1, 2, 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, so on and so forth, so that we can kind of map it out. And we have our nice little list of what each breaker is and where it's going and what it's powering. We have some 15 amps and some 20 amps, depending on what's being powered on those breakers. So we have sort of our outlets broken up as follows. The water heater is on its own. We have the outside outlets on their own breaker as well, so that no matter what we're doing outside, if we plug in a leaf blower, an electric leaf blower, or an electric grill or something like that, a bunch of speakers, if we're having a party, we won't blow anything if we're also working inside. So those are different. We have all of our lights on one circuit because those are going to be LEDs, so that's not a big deal. So those are all on one circuit, and then we have our kitchen outlets split up onto 2 breakers, which an electrician that we know recommended, so that we could work, have the blender running and the toaster oven. If the refrigerator kicked on, or we had to plug in a burner or an extra burner as well, we can kind of split those up among the kitchen so that we don't blow any breakers if we have too many things running at once. So that was a really good idea. And then we have all of the loft outlets on one breaker. We have the air conditioner unit, which is a ductless mini split on its own breaker because that, kind of takes up a lot of power. And we have one extra breaker just for kicks and giggles in case somewhere down the road we feel that we need more power. Again, the other outlets, like the bathroom outlets and the living space outlets, are all on their own breaker, so that we can plug in all of our computer stuff and our printers and charge our phones and whatever else we need to do in the rest of the house. So that's that. As you can see, it's real pretty and marked out and everything, so everything's organized. And we have everything running through the house. We used a ton of wire. I think by the time we're finished here, we just have one more thing to run, which is the wire, the power to the air conditioner. So by the time everything's all said and done, we'll have used about 500 feet of 12 gauge 2 conductor wire, plus a few feet here and there of 3-way, so that we can have light switches in the lofts and down below that we can flip on and off wherever we are. So that is electric. It's what we've been working on lately, and we can't wait to get it plugged in and get everything tested. Thanks for watching. Check out Terradrift.com to follow along with the tiny house build. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below.